You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Karl of Marshalltown studios, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou. My co-host here is Brett Moyer.
Hey, Lou.
How are you, sir? Love this location. Karl of Marshalltown, the Karl Auto Group. This has really become a destination.
It is. Everything about it is good.
Yeah, and we're talking about some of the greatest vehicles and some of the best inventory you are going to find anywhere, especially in this area. What are you specializing here in this area when it comes to vehicles?
Well, you know, we've got a lot of areas covered. We've got everything from the SUVs, the trucks. Those are the biggest things. And then, you know, Jeep offers a smaller SUV that's really hot. And then we've got Car Bravo.
Car Bravo is the best program you are going to find anywhere when it comes to vehicles. What are some of the big things about Car Bravo?
Well, probably the biggest thing that stands out is the 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. And then, you know, it has to pass all the steps of the inspections. But even on top of that, the Karl touch on top of it, Karl has some things himself that we've got in place that the others don't have.
The Karl checklist is as extensive. No, it's more extensive than any list that you are going to find anywhere. So you definitely want to make sure you have Car Bravo, have the Karl label on the back, have the Karl sticker on the back to make sure you have the absolute best ever. And you know, a lot of times people are looking for vehicles that are a certain price point. So how many pre-owned vehicles do we have here in Marshalltown?
Right now, we have right at 80, which is a huge number for any used car lot anywhere.
Right, and now there's a lot of people that are looking for a certain price point when it comes to cars, and the beauty of the Karl Auto Group is they have so many different locations. How many vehicles do you think you have that are, I say, 20K or less?
Well, you know, it's a moving target because we're getting them in and we're selling them, but I would say over 30 to choose from.
So a lot of great selection. And when it comes to service, especially if you're in the Marshalltown area, your service department and your body shop has really elevated, hasn't it?
It has. Everything about it has elevated. And you know, the facility that we have here and the people that we have working for us, everything lines up to the Karl brand.
Yeah, now speaking of the Karl brand, let's go take a look at one of the brands that are available here in Marshalltown, because you do know you have the Chrysler, the Dodge, the Ram, and Jeep. We're going to go in reverse order because you have a very sharp Jeep here. Tell us about this one here.
This is the Grand Wagoneer, and I'll bet you nobody could even guess that window sticker.
I have no idea.
Should I tell you?
Yeah, 80 plus, maybe 85.
You know, your thinking is right, but this vehicle here is just barely over $70,000.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a sharp vehicle. Let's go around side here, Adam. We can show this. And this is available here in the Marshalltown area.
You come drive this one right off the showroom.
But these are the type of vehicles that you have and you're making available in Marshalltown.
Exactly. And like you said, this is just part of it.
Okay. And let's talk a little bit more about what people that are buying the vehicles and the financing of the vehicles, because you have a heck of a program there too.
We do. And you know, when it comes to the service part of it, and let's say that you need some repairs done, you need some tires, and your budget won't quite handle it, we've got a program for you. It's called Sunbit.
Okay.
And they'll allow you to finance that for a short time and help you out and get you back on the road.
Like what, 90 days or so, and really give you a chance to pay for everything and get the repairs done that need to be done. And that's the most important thing, isn't it? Just to be safe.
And the last thing you said, there's the key to it all. You know, you wouldn't want to just go jazz something up, but if a safety issue and it's something you need to get done, there's help there for you.
You have to get it done, and might as well get it done and with the absolute best people on the planet when it comes to taking care of your vehicles. Last time we visited, we talked about how many of your technicians were the absolute top rated technicians in the industry.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's a staggering number. More people at the Karl Auto Group are this level of technicians. What do they call those technicians? technicians.
That's world class.
World-class technicians than any other organization in the state and even in all the state of Nebraska too.
Exactly.
So you got to throw that one in there. Just for,
Well, it's big.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. But if people want to get more information about everything happening in Marshalltown, a couple of easy locations they can go to.
Well,
website-wise.
probably the thing that covers the best is carlauto.com, carlgmc.com, carlcdjr.com.
Okay.
But the first one is probably the easiest.
We'll get you to where you need to go. So, folks, if you're in the Marshalltown area, this is where you need to go. When we come back, we'll head down to Historic Valley Junction to talk about a couple of the most popular establishments, Cooper's on 5th, and why it's worth it to cross the street. That's when we come back.